One of the most famous women of the Ottoman Empire's history was Kosem Sultan. She has a unique story of herself that was not forgotten through the centuries. Maybe the most powerful Ottoman Valide Sultan Kosem was born in 1590 in Greece by the name of Anastasia. She was brought by the Istanbul Beylerbeyi, governor, and became the Haseki, favorite, of Sultan Ahmed I when she was only 15 years old. She rose quickly within the ranks of the Ottoman harem with her beauty and intelligence, and was unchallenged for years to come. Together with Sultan Ahmet I she had 6 children, of whom 4 sons, Sehzade Murad, Suleyman, Ibrahim and Kasim, and 2 daughters, Sultan Ayse and Fatma. After the death of Sultan Ahmet, during the time of Sultan Mustafa and her stepson Osman II, her power in the empire grew. It is believed that Kosem Sultan was banned to the older palace because she meddled too much with state affairs during the time of Osman II, something of which the mother of the reigning sultan was not happy about. After Osman was removed from power and killed, the son of Kosem, Sehzade Murad IV, became sultan while he was only 11 years old. He also was under the influence of the Sultanate of Women. This era is accepted to be the highlight of Kosem Sultan's power in the Ottoman Empire. While Sultan Murad IV was dedicated to decrease the influence of his mother Kosem, he died during a young age of 27, after which his brother Ibrahim I came to power and her influence in the palace increased again. With the reign of Sultan Ibrahim, the Ottoman dynasty was in a heir crisis. Ibrahim I was the last surviving male member of the dynasty and was considered to be unstable and not interested in having relationships with women. Kosem Sultan took the responsibility of pressuring her son into providing for a son that would become the next Ottoman Sultan. She searched across the empire for powerful doctors and sorcerers. Just 2 years later, Sehzade Mehmet, the son of Sultan Ibrahim, was born. Kosem Sultan succeeded in her plan to provide another male heir to the Ottoman throne. After Sultan Ibrahim I died during an uprising in Istanbul, his son and Kosem Sultan's grandson Sehzade Mehmet became sultan at the age of 6. Kosem Sultan mostly kept her influence in the Ottoman harem and her power over the state affairs, but slowly she became older and another woman in the harem became more powerful. Turhan Hatisi Sultan, the mother of Sultan Mehmet, the reigning sultan of the time, challenged the power of Kosem and they rivaled for influence in the harem and palace for 3 years and ended with the death of Kosem Sultan. She was found strangled and killed in her room by the order of Turhan Hatisi Sultana. After this incident, the so-called Sultanate of Women ended and the Koprulu family became the Grand Viziers of the Ottoman Empire, taking over state affairs mostly. Kosem Sultan was buried in the Sultan Ahmet I Mosque, next to her husband.